Hello guys, welcome to today's video. I remain your host Shoots, and this is guys, as we all know, the live eviction show just ended moments away and S'ya M has been evicted. S'ya M is the second housemate to be evicted from this season of Big Brother Mzansi, and she's also the second female. If you remember, Mali was evicted last Sunday, and this Sunday S'ya M was also evicted. And on the list of nominations are Papa Ghost, Z, Lerato Modise, Mpumi, and then S'ya M, which saw S'ya M being evicted today. Guys, the reason why this season of Big Brother is so goated is because before the show started, they promised us that this season would be back-to-back chaos, and guys, so far so good. They have been delivering on that promise. So I want to give you a detailed view or a dive into what happened today during the live eviction show. In case you didn't watch it, this is everything you need to know. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notification. On this channel, we talk about Big Brother and everything in between. I also stream live on this channel. So if you want to be keeping up to date with everything that is happening inside the house and then the life after the show, please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notification and also like this video. It will go a very long way. So guys, let's dive into today's eviction show. Like I said in the beginning, this eviction show has been Big Brother show this season have been consistent on the amount of votes they have been giving us, and not only are the housemate giving us content, the organizers also, and then the host Lawrence Maleka. Guys, to be honest with you, the first time we saw Lawrence as the host was during the BBA Titan, and that during those period we saw how motivated he was about hosting this show, and also being in Ebuka's corner and then being in the guidance of Ebuka kind of proved more that okay, he is well suited for this job. So we weren't surprised when Big Brother Mzansi rode in and he was called to be the host. So guys, today's live eviction show started as normal as it will start, with Lawrence looking dapper and handsome. Guys, one thing again, you see Lawrence fashion sense, it's top notch. Every Sunday he delivers. So today again, he didn't disappoint with his fashion sense, and he delivered. Once he got on stage, he did his normal intro and went straight into the house without wasting time, and decided, okay, last week he shaked a little bit of table, and today he decided, okay, let me do it again today since people loved what I did last week. So he went on and started asking these housemates questions that matters, and the first question he asked was to Young Papi. Yeah, he asked Young Papi, what is this thing that has been brewing between him and Z? And then in response, Young Papi was like, no, we are just friends, we are just getting to know each other, we are just friends. So Lawrence was like, so you are friends and me, I have friends and I don't kiss them, so how is it that you are kissing your friend? And everyone burst out laughing. But if you look at Sinai at that moment, you know that this is not something he laughs about. These are some kind of things that triggered him. So he didn't laugh with the housemate or smile. He just was there sitting. And then Lawrence moved on to Makeke. And guys, for the first few minutes when Lawrence and Makeke were speaking, they were speaking in vernacular, so I couldn't pick up anything they were saying. So if you're in South Africa and you are watching this, please help me in the comment section and let me know what Makeke and Lawrence we are talking about. The first intro when they started talking, I know it's about hello, hi as well. Let me know the detailed information of what they spoke the first time they had a chat. And what I picked up was when they were talking about February being a month of love and then Valentine coming closer. Who will Makeke celebrate his Valentine with. And guys, if you remember, Makeke has been keeping a tab or eyeing Yolanda. Yes, Makeke is the only housemate in that house who, to be honest, is on a good level with Yolanda, because he has stated it times with that number that he has a huge crush on Yolanda. So that was what I picked up from what Lawrence asked him who he would like, and he said, okay, yes, everybody knows that this is what he feels for Yolanda. And Yolanda was bent down and covered herself like she was a kid who found out that someone is in love or has a crush on her. So she bent over and was laughing So after that, Lawrence went on to Papa Ghost and asked him a question. And guys, like I said, Lawrence asked question that matters a lot, that mattered in the show. And the type of question he asked this week are the type of question that will keep all these housemates on their toe, and and then let the underlying beef that has been going on in that house come out in the open. So he asked Papa Ghost that he has been a man of his word, that he has been a guy that is always solid and says it as it is and means what he said. So Lawrence went on and asked him, okay, you are amongst 18 housemates. Let me know from your point of view, how many of these housemates, who amongst these housemates do you think are being genuine? Who are the real ones in those in that house? And Papa Ghost went on and called a little some names. He said Lerato, Z, Young Papi, Mac Jr. and others, and said that he couldn't call all the names at once because of time and how long it would take him to call that name. Lawrence joked about it and be like, you are just being diplomatic. We know that if you want to give names, you will call the name. Well, let that one slide. And then he asked all the housemates to put a little bit of tension in them. He asked all the housemates to stand up, the nominated housemates to stand up, and after they stood up, he told them that he would be back for the occasion, for the eviction. So we went on an ad break. We came back, and Lawrence went straight into the house to evict the first housemate of this of today. So after he went into the house, he said, okay, the next housemate to be evicted is Sammy M. And guys, it's not like nobody saw it coming. We knew from the moment Sammy M was put up for eviction that she will be the one leaving this week. So did it take me by surprise? No. Did we see this coming? Yes. And if you're a Sammy's fan, I'm sorry, maybe you didn't vote, or maybe your vote wasn't enough to save your fave. So we'll be on the lookout to see what life is all about for her outside the show. So when she came out of the house after saying her goodbyes to her fellow contestants and housemates, she came out and Lawrence asked her quite a lot of questions, but these are the few questions that I picked out. So Lawrence asked her why she thinks she's out here with him, and she's like, she doesn't know, maybe she didn't put in her all, and she felt like she didn't come out of her shell from week one, that she took her time observing, and she did a lot of observing. That was why people didn't see her and her true personality from the onset, that she was busy observing and seeing how these housemates are going to play their game. So she feels like her not coming out of her shell and being observant and observing this housemate took more time from her shining as a person and showing us her personality. That was the mistake she made, and that was the reason she thought, or that was the thing that she thinks got her out of the show. And then once after Lawrence asked her again, whom amongst these housemates did she get along with, and whom amongst the housemates didn't she get along with? She was like, yeah, Lawrence, I'm a person's person, I get along with everybody. And Lawrence was like, hey, you sure you get along with everybody? And she said yes, that she got along with everybody, but if anybody feels like she didn't get along with them, let the person know that she doesn't hold anything against them. So Lawrence also went on and asked her, what about Yolanda? Because we always see the two of you going back and forth and having a little bit of a fight So she's like, yes, except Yolanda, but every other person in the house I'm good with. But for Yolanda, she's very noisy and she's annoying and she's rude. So that was the reason why they didn't get along quite well. That was her answer, not mine. So moving on, Lawrence asked her also about the save and replace. Why was she shocked that Neo didn't choose her or call her name for the veto power? And she's like, yes, I am quite shocked because I feel like the two of us are getting on a very intimate level that I feel like we are good on a personal level, that we are good, we talk a lot. So she feels like they have come to the stage where she can say yes, that they are friends. But for Neo not to choose her for the save and replace, that kind of hurt her feelings. But it's a game at the end of the day, and she understands. So Lawrence went on to ask her what she learned from this show, and being in this show, what did she learn? She said she had learned that she can tolerate people and be in a midst of different people and still tolerate them. That's one of the things she learned. And also she has learned to control her anger, and also learned to hide her feelings from somebody. And guys, I don't know how many of you noticed the kind of movement Sammy M and Willie has been having, but we'll get to that story another day. So after that, Lawrence asked her what will life be for her outside the show now that she has been evicted, moving into the real world. What will life be for her? That was when she made it known that she's going to pursue her acting and presenting career, that's what she wants to do. So Lawrence jokingly said in vernacular, I think that's what he said, if I'm sure you're not coming for my job or something like that. That was what I picked up from what Lawrence said. If it's not that, let me know in the comment section. And then before she left, Lawrence made it known to her that there are 3 disruptors. If she had any feeling that there were people in the house that were not contestants and we are just planted there to disrupt the show, she said in her mind she felt like Papa Ghost is a disruptor. So Lawrence didn't tell her who the disruptor was, but promised to tell her. We don't know, maybe during her interview Lawrence will tell her. And guys, in the beginning of this video, I said that Big Brother has been giving us everything that he promised, because he promised to give us twists, he promised to give us chaos and was. So after the live eviction show, when Lawrence was about to say his goodbyes, he introduced another twist to us. And this twist was that there will be no nomination for this week, but the normal nomination process will take place, but it will be all fake. So if you are listening to this, nomination for next week will be fake. Do not panic if you hear the name of your fave, because it's a fake nomination. So the twist of this week is, if you know, they have 3 fake housemates, which are Nego, Taki, and Fahima. So for this week, we the viewers, starting from Monday when the voting line will open, we the viewers will rank these disruptors from 1 to 3 on whom we think has acted very nicely as a disruptor, or whom we think has taken their job as disruptor very much. So if you think Z deserves it as a disruptor, or that's Neo, sorry, if you think Neo has worked hard as a disruptor and she deserves a stay in the house, you have to vote. And then after the voting is done, the person with the highest rank will be promoted to a real housemate. So guys, listen again, let me repeat myself. The voting system for the voting for this week will be fake, the nomination will be fake, and there will be no voting. You are only voting for the disruptors, who will be promoted from disruptors to contestant of the show. So remember, the disruptors are just there, they were planted by Big Brother. But after Monday and after the whole voting process, we the viewers will start voting, or start ranking from 1 to 10 which disruptors we think should be promoted to a real housemate. So that is the twist that Big Brother came up with today. And let me know what your thoughts are on everything that happened today during the live eviction show. And I remain your host, Shooks, and this is Powerhouse of Positivity. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.